Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a zodiac love reading for the sign of Aries. So this won't resonate with every Aries, so if this isn't resonating, make sure to check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And this is going to be a you and them. And I'm setting the intention that this side is going to be you and this side is going to be your person. But I just did Capricorn's reading and I felt like it was reversed. So just take whatever side is resonating for you. And let's get into it. This, like I said, this is going to be a you and them. So we're going to start with animal cards. So, like I said, I'm setting the intention that the first card I pull is going to be for you. But Capricorn's reading just was not that way. So we'll see what comes out here. So we're going to start with Aries energy. So let's have a look at your energy, Aries. So show me a card for Aries. So powerful energy coming out on your side. We have the swan and we also have the cosmic egg. And on the bottom, we have the golden egg. So there's definitely an awakening happening on this person's side. I feel like this is going to be Aries, but we'll see what else comes out. I'm going to put this card on the bottom of the deck. So it does look like you're going through an awakening, tapping into your higher consciousness with the cosmic egg. And the swan card does talk about isolation and solo time. So it does feel like there is quiet between you and this person. There's a lot of reflection happening. And the swan card talks about tapping into your inner guidance. So you could be tapping into your higher consciousness here or your higher self with the swan card. So let's see the person you are connected to. Show me the person you are connected to. There could also be mirroring here. We have the horse and the turtle. So for the person you're connected to, Aries, it does look like they are gaining momentum. There is movement in their energy, and they are also tapping into their intuition. Your person could be spending a lot of time working out right now, physical activity like working out, strength training, meditation, but there's a lot of forward movement and determination in their energy right now. So on this side we have earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and on this side we have water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It could be that your person has taken a while to come into this horse energy because we do have the turtle on the bottom of the deck. And there's a lot of grounding energy on this person's side. So this person is trying to ground. Like I said, they could have taken a while. This could be someone who has a lot of things that they were avoiding reflecting on. They might have had a lot of life experiences that they kind of collected under their shell with the turtle energy, and maybe for a while they were running away from, because the shadow attributes of this card is running away. So in the past your person could have ran away from this connection, but now there's a determination in their energy with the horse. So let's get some more information here. So we're going to get a card from this deck for each person. One more. So we're going to start with your energy, Aries, or the swan person. You could resonate with twin flames or soulmates with a swan coming out. And now we have throat chakra energy. So there's something about communication. With the swan energy, it does talk about solo time and quiet, and that this healing energy, this potent energy, is not to be taken for granted. So if there is no communication, it's for a reason. It's so that this person would stop running, I think. But let's get a card for you, Aries. So show me Aries energy. We have coming together, Two of Cups, and detach. So it does feel like this swan, which I think is you, Aries, is currently trying to detach from an outcome here. They've pulled their energy back. This is also justice, so Libra energy could be symbolic. This Two of Cups card is interesting to me. So the shadow attributes of the Two of Cups is separation, and with the swan energy, I do feel like there could be a separation, or maybe you're withdrawing your energy, or maybe, you know, this person ran away and you had no choice but to withdraw your energy. This Two of Cups is interesting to me because we have two people here, and this heart is not connected. So it's almost like there's a separation in between you, or there's distance in between this connection right now, but that's something that you're actually energetically coming together, even if you're not coming together in the 3D, especially with this detach card. And we have the Empress, so it feels like right now, you know, like I said, someone here is, this one person is detaching from an outcome, tending to their inner garden. I don't chase, I attract. So let's get a card for the horse person, which I'm pretty sure is your person's energy. With Capricorn, I felt very strongly that the person on this side was actually Capricorn. I'm not getting the same energy in this reading. So on the horse side, or your person's side, we do have a heart awakening happening, which I find really beautiful, because I was explaining how these two hearts seem to be coming together even though there's a separation there. And now we have heart chakra energy on the horse person's side. So it does feel like the horse person's heart is opening to this connection. They're going through a heart awakening. Let's get one more card for them. I like to get, when these chakra cards come out, I always feel called to get one more. So one more for the horse, please. They could also be trusting. They could also be trusting where their heart is leading them right now, which feels like it has something to do with you. We have confront, which is moon energy. So you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. And that's what I was saying about the turtle. Like, this person could have had things that they were kind of storing under that shell that they hadn't wanted to confront about themselves. And right now, this horse person is finally confronting their shadows. They're staring their shadows straight on here. So with the moon energy, this person could be spending a lot of time reflecting, trusting their intuition. They could even have fear and uncertainty about what's going on in this connection. We have very soon. And the fact that we had the chakra, the throat chakra card on the bottom of the deck, it feels like there could be communication coming, or you two could be coming together very soon. We have compromise, finding middle ground very soon. So it doesn't feel like this person is running away anymore. Like I said, the shadow attributes of the horse is running away, but it's in the upright. So this person isn't running from their shadows anymore. They could even be wanting to come towards you and confront you in some way, not in a bad way. But let's see what else comes out. We have hidden. So it feels like you don't know this is happening. With this moon card and hidden, it feels like you don't see that this is happening, and this person could have had a lot of shadows that they kept hidden from you. So let's see what else comes out. What do we need to know about this connection, Spirit? Yeah, we have boundaries. So that's what I meant about confronting you. Like there could have been boundaries put in place, and now this person is building up the momentum to come towards you, confront those boundaries that are in place. We have planning. So this person is planning to move towards you with this horse card, to come towards you with healthy communication. We have history, past connection, person from your past, unfinished business. So this is definitely someone you have unfinished business with. We have awakening. So spiritual awakening, rebirth. So this person definitely going through a spiritual awakening and a rebirth. And then we have change, cycles, transformation. So there's a lot of changes taking place, and that's why I said this energy is not to be taken lightly or for granted. It's very potent energy with the swan. So we're going to get some tarot for you now. What deck do I want to use? I think I want to use this purple deck. So let's see what we have going on. I should probably make sure this is straight before I keep going. Oh my gosh. The cards are falling all over the place. Yeah, definitely there's some sort of cooperation that I'm seeing that's about to happen. The end of conflict is near, is what I'm hearing. And we have the King of Cups. And I did mention communicating in a healthy way. The King of Cups communicates in a healthy way. It's someone who's emotionally intelligent. It's also the highest form of love there is, King of Cups. And we have the Sun. So clearly someone has been doing some healing. Interesting. Could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be quite unexpected. You may not be expecting to see such a drastic change in this person, but this person definitely planning to come towards you with an offer of love. So let's look at your energy first, Aries. Show me Aries energy. Show me Aries energy. We have Justice, which was on the bottom of... That was on the bottom of the deck for you with this deck. So Justice. So you could be waiting for some sort of apology or for this person to make something right here. You could be very focused on balance here. You could be trying to detach from the outcome. Libra energy. We have Seven of Cups in reverse. So it does feel like you are seeing things more clearly now, especially after a period of reflection. You have new clarity and understanding about this, a clearer perspective of what it would take to make things right here, or what it would take to balance this connection. And on the bottom of the deck, we do have the Star, Aquarius energy. So right now it looks like you are healing, trying to keep a positive mindset. So let's see your person's energy. Show me their energy. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So you've got someone working on their stability here with the Ten of Pentacles, thinking about what they want for the future, looking ahead, thinking about what they want long-term here, but definitely stability. Thinking about long-term stability, we have the High Priestess. So that's what I meant about someone tapping into their intuition, but very quiet with the High Priestess. It's a very quiet energy, so I don't feel like this person is talking to you right now. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this person is currently making adjustments. They're making changes in their life. And there's also decisive moments. So this person deciding what they want for the future planning, looking ahead, thinking about what they want long term here. You know, confronting their fears, confronting their shadows. So let's see how you're feeling about this person. How are you feeling about this person, Aries? How are you feeling about this person? We have Temperance, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but you're trying to be patient. You're trying to trust in divine timing. There could be something here about balance because you have Justice and Temperance. Both of those cards talk about balance, energetic balance. So, whoa, we have the Emperor on the bottom. So you could feel about this person like maybe there was an energetic imbalance. Maybe, you know, this person wasn't giving to this connection the way that you were. The King of Cups was on the bottom in the very beginning. And the King of Cups, the shadow of the King of Cups can talk about someone who doesn't put in a lot of effort. So you could have been putting in more effort than this person. We have the Ace of Wands. So you could be feeling inspired to take action towards this person, but it feels like you're trying to avoid pressuring them, avoiding romantic pressure, Temperance. So it feels like, you know, you could be feeling this urge to go towards them, but I feel like you're trying to fight that urge. You could also, for how you feel about this person, you know, you could be very attracted to them. It feels to me like you feel like this person needs to step up towards you and come towards you to make amends. Five of Swords in reverse. It does feel like you feel like there's something unfinished, that you want reconciliation. But like I said, you're trying to be patient for this person to take action towards you is what I'm hearing. I'm going to get one more for how you feel about them. How do you feel about them? We have the Queen of Wands. So it's definitely, it feels like you are trying to, stand in your confidence right now. You could feel like you discovered your own inner power or your own confidence because of this connection. But it feels like, I love how this Queen of Wands is sitting on her hands. So it feels like, you know, you feel like you need to focus on you right now, and you could be feeling, the Queen of Wands is very magnetic. So you could be feeling very magnetically drawn to this person right now. But again, it feels to me like you want them to be the ones to make the move towards you. You could be feeling like you also want this person to be open with you because the Queen of Wands talks about openness. I definitely feel like you feel a spiritual connection with this person, with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands. All right, let's see how they're feeling about you. We have the Sun. Interesting. So clearly this person, they feel like you make them very happy. They feel like you're a light in their life. They feel like they need to bring you clarity. You could have a very healing energy. They could feel like you're healing right now, especially with that Swan card. And we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. So this person does feel like they need to take decisive action towards you and bring forward some sort of clarity. They could also feel like you shone a light on their shadows here, that you were the catalyst for them confronting some of their shadows. But I'm more so getting that you shone a light on their shadows, or you reflected back onto them things that they needed to heal, things that they had been running away from. So how is this person feeling about you? We have the Queen of Swords, so you could have put up boundaries. We have that boundaries card. You know, for how this person is feeling about you, they could feel apprehensive about coming towards you. I wasn't getting third-party energy, but maybe there was third-party interference here with your person. The reason I'm saying that is because when I asked how you felt about them, the Queen of Wands is there. Sometimes the Queen of Wands can be third-party interference, although I wasn't seeing like Three of Swords or anything like that. But we do have a Queen coming out here, so I just wanted to mention it in case it resonates for some of you. I feel like you would know about that third party energy. That could be what they need to make amends for. For how this person feels about you, I do feel like they feel like they're not on your level, because we have the Queen of Swords here and then the Page of Swords on the bottom. So this person could feel like you're more mature than them, or you're more intelligent than them. It feels like they do want to speak authentically with you with the Queen of Swords, but like I said, they could feel like if they come in, like maybe you have boundaries in place, they could feel apprehensive about approaching you. They could feel nervous about approaching you with this page. There is this energy that they want to talk, but they could feel like they need to gather more information before they start this conversation. They could also be watching you. Let's get one more for how they're feeling about you. It looks like they feel like you're standing in your power. We have the Two of Wands, so they do feel like they need to make some sort of decision to come towards you. This is about leaving their comfort zone. So they do feel like they need to take some sort of action towards you, but they need to make a decision and leave their comfort zone and get over their fear and their apprehensiveness and just make that move and come towards you. The Two of Wands, we have the Four of Swords on the bottom for how this person feels about you. So they do feel like, you know, there's a break here, or there's withdrawal with the Four of Swords. And they definitely feel like they need to come out of isolation with the Two of Wands here. Two of Wands for how they feel about you. They're thinking about a future with you. They're envisioning what they want for the future, and they see you in that future vision. I feel like they've gained clarity about you in this break or this withdrawal. So let's see their intentions towards you. What is this person's intentions towards Aries? We have the Moon in reverse. So it's interesting that we have the Moon here confront, and then we have the Moon in reverse. So their intentions are to come forward with clarity and truth, especially about what they've been confronting. There could also be a confession here with the Moon in reverse, and they could be afraid, whatever this truth is that they want to speak to you, they could be afraid or feeling apprehensive to speak that truth, like I said. I just want to get one more. Intentions. We have the World and we have the Five of Wands. So that's exactly what I meant. That's the compromise. That's meeting halfway. That's the end of conflict. So this person's intentions, they want to come towards you to tell you some sort of truth, whatever that truth is for your situation. They want a new chapter here with you. They want this old cycle to end, and they want a new beginning with you, a new chapter with the World. They want to close that distance. Five of Wands in reverse. They want their intentions here to have resolution with you. And, you know, I feel like they're hoping that if they're honest with you, they can have this resolution with you and meet you halfway and have this compromise. We have the Star on the bottom. So there's definitely the energy of wanting to heal this, wanting a reconnection. So let's see what action they're going to take towards you. What action are they going to take towards you? So we have the Page of Cups here, and we have the Five of Pentacles. So for actions, this person is coming towards you, wanting to show you a new perspective, this can also be like a little bit of a small offer. This could be an apology, a small message of love. Five of Pentacles, that's coming in out of the cold. So this isn't surprising me with your person's energy, with how they're feeling about you. This person is coming in out of the cold, wanting to overcome adversity. This will come after they've made those positive changes with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups, it doesn't surprise me that a page is here, because I do feel like this person is nervous about approaching you, or they have there's like a fear of how you're going to, there's a fear here about how you're going to receive them. If you're going to be open to hearing from them, if you're still going to have those strong boundaries up. The Page of Cups does talk about wanting to renew a romantic connection. And the Five of Pentacles is about feeling, in reverse, is about feeling welcome. So it's almost like this person is coming in with page energy until they see if you welcome them back or if you're open to hearing from them. I just want to get one more for this. One more. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So again, I feel like after this person comes in with a small message to see whether or not you want to hear from them, whether or not you are going to welcome them, that's when they're going to come forward with a more stable offer with the Ace of Pentacles. There's definitely the energy that there could be an apology here as well. So what is your advice? What should you focus on right now? What should you focus on right now? We have the Three of Swords in reverse. So focus on releasing resentment, focus on healing, focus on recovery, you know, maybe even forgiveness. And I know that oftentimes we think that in order to forgive someone, we need that apology, but forgiveness isn't about the other person. It's not about getting an apology from the other person. Forgiveness is not saying that what this person did to you was okay. It's about the way it weighs us down when we hold on to resentment. So if you are holding on to any resentment, Spirit's saying try and release that resentment and try and forgive this person, even if you can't talk to this person, because like I said, forgiveness just weighs us down. And Four of Swords, so keep reflecting, keep healing. What advice do you need about your person? I feel like you want to come out. So we have the Three of Pentacles here. So for some of you, your person could be getting advice from someone trusted, like a mentor or a counselor or an advisor. And we have the Eight of Wands. So it does feel like there is something coming quite quickly towards you with the Eight of Wands, this person. This is also giving me a bit of Chariot energy with this car on it. So it does feel like your person is going through rapid change and rapid growth right now. There is a lot of momentum in their energy with the horse, which I feel is why we see this coming in quite quickly. And they do want to talk to you here, Eight of Wands. They do want to move towards you and they want to see if you can work things out. But like I said, my intuition is telling me based on these cards that they're going to come in kind of apprehensive. They're going to kind of come in testing the waters to see if you're open to hearing them out. And then once you kind of open that door and you're open to hearing them out, I think that's when they're going to offer you something more stable. Three of Wands. So that's what I mean. Right now, your person is in the energy of the Two of Wands, preparing to leave their comfort zone. They're almost there with this Three of Wands. There's a lot of momentum in their energy, and that could have come from getting advice or counseling or mediation. So let's look at the potential outcome. Potential outcome. Oh my gosh, Four of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. So there is the potential that, you know, that this person could want to take things slowly when they first come in, or they could come in and wait to see how you're going to react. But there is the potential of you manifesting exactly what you've been working towards here with the Seven of Pentacles, you seeing the fruits of your labor, investing in a connection. And Four of Wands is about marriage. It's about union. It's about stability. It's about celebration, reunion, coming home. So that's your potential outcome. I feel like this happened the last time I did your reading. It was very straightforward. This was like super straightforward compared to some of the other readings I did. So we're going to get some channeled messages from your person now. And I'm going to shuffle this deck in 2 parts because it's a big deck. So that's deck 1. And deck 2. So what does your person want to say to you? That's interesting. In that white deck, I saw a very similar card about someone coming up with a strategy on how to come towards you. So we have strategizing, putting together an offer you cannot refuse, planning their next move, 2 of Wands. We have picture perfect. You are beautiful inside and out. I stare at your pictures all day long. We have frequency. I can't stop thinking about you. We are aligning on the same frequency vibration. That's what I meant about this card right here. We have cadence. You are my muse, my inspiration to create. You ignite my soul. We have energy. I've transformed into my higher self because of you. Your energy has changed me. So clearly, like I said, this energy that you're in is not to be taken for granted. It's very potent, and it's actually affecting this person's energy and frequency. We have knight in armor. I want to show you what real love is. Protect your heart and show you an everlasting love. So a few more from the other side of the deck. What does this person want to say to you? Secrets. I'm not surprised that came out. All right, we have a bunch falling all over the place here. We have spiritual detox, releasing negative thoughts and people, major spiritual awakening, cleanse, and rebirth. We have secrets. I am a complicated person with many hidden secrets. That's what I meant about the turtle, things that they stored under their shell. Maybe there's things that you don't even know about them. That's also what I meant about that moon in reverse. So they are coming towards you with some sort of truth. We have love offer. I want to offer you the world and promise you will have the best version of me. We have arrogance. I allowed my pride and ego to get in the way of our connection. We have moonlight. The moon represents your emotions. Moonlight is the reflection of your love. We have transformation. I am making conscious choices to transform into my higher self to be with you. And we have career driven. So love could have been put on the back burner because this person was more focused on their career. That could have been the third party interference, was work. We have depressed. Feeling guilty for their behavior and unhappy with the outcome. And daydreaming, you're always on my mind, even when I try and forget about you. So, Aries, that was your reading. I hope it resonated. I am sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.